but it's not the case. It's a clickbaity title. Now, of course, people took advantage of this title, and who else could it be other than Candace Owens saying, where are all my neocons who have been overwhelmed by the non-existent evidence against Tyler Robinson? You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Hope the money was worth your soul.
Yeah, this might need to be the last video we do about the fact that Candace and her people really don't do the research. They don't do the actual due diligence. Shout out to this content creator. He's just going to talk about of course, the infamous bullet. And we're going to just take a quick moment to look into why we need to actually read full articles, watch full videos before we just run with the clickbait titles. Because sometimes the titles are enticing. The titles really speak to what we want to believe, but the article really doesn't say it. Shout out to this brother. Let's go. Link will be down in the description as well.
How you doing? This is Sahar TV, and oh boy, we have a story for you today. So the Daily Mail recently posted on X, bullet used to kill Charlie Kirk did not, all capitals, match rifle allegedly used by suspect Tyler Robinson, new court filing claims, right? Now, most people will only read this and say, Candace Owens was right.
She was right.
She was right 100%.
Absolutely.
It was never Tyler Robinson.
Never.
This is a much bigger plot that a lot of us don't even understand.
Yeah, T-Dog didn't do it. No, man. No, look at this. The Daily Mail said it. The Daily Mail said it. End of story. Let's go ahead and let him free. Get free Tyler Robinson.
Okay. Have you ever clicked on the article?
Wait,
have you seen what the article actually said?
Hold on. You want me to actually read the article? Well, no, I didn't actually read the article. I just read the title.
Because this is a clickbait, disgusting title. Okay?
Let's go.
Let's see what it says. It says here, bullet used to kill Charlie Kirk did not match rifle allegedly used by suspect Tyler Robinson, new court filing claims. The bullet that killed conservative commentator Charlie Kirk may not match the rifle used by suspected killer Tyler Robinson, a bombshell new court filing states.
There we go.
May not.
Oh.
May not.
Oh, yeah.
Not so sure after all, right?
Oh, yeah.
Why is the title so explosive to get you to click, but then inside the article, it's completely different?
Because the people know that Candace is right, man. And somebody rewrote the article.
And if that's not enough, take a look at this. Robinson, 22, is facing capital murder charges and potential death sentence for Kirk's murder at Utah Valley's University on September 10th. But his defense attorneys now argue that the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives was unable to identify the bullet recovered at autopsy to the rifle allegedly tied to Mr. Robinson. Weird. So now they're unable to identify the bullet. So it took them almost a year to come up with that claim. The defense team of Tyler Robinson are so nervous. They probably want to add some smoke to the party to get a lot of you confused. But it's not the case. It's a clickbaity title. Now, of course, people took advantage of this title, and who else could it be other than Candace Owens saying, where are all my neocons who have been overwhelmed by the non-existent evidence against Tyler Robinson? You should all be ashamed of yourselves. Hope the money was worth your soul. The funny thing is that Candace Owens, from what it seems like, is doing it for money. For 6 months, she's been drilling it to our heads on her YouTube channel that she's so close to crack this case. So close for 6 months. Every day, it's somebody different that she's blaming. Nick Matau responded, the filing states they were unable to identify the bullet recovered at the autopsy to the rifle allegedly tied to Mr. Robinson, which in forensic ballistics means inconclusive, insufficient marks to confirm or exclude a match, not definitive proof of non-match. You are a moron. Also, how does your conspiracy rely on how the whoever you're blaming this week controls everything, and it's still all fake and gay, but somehow they don't even control this narrative? Brilliant point. Follow Nick Matau. He's incredible, blowing up right now on YouTube. He's pretty big on Instagram already, but follow him. He's awesome. The quartering said, did you read the article, retard? The defense is desperate and claiming they don't agree with the way the bullet was matched. The same way almost all bullets are matched to guns. The bullet matches you, dumb twat. Incredibly aggressive. And then Candace responded this to him. No, you illiterate toad. It isn't a defense claim. It is ATF that was unable to match the bullet fragment to the gun, which the defense once filed as exculpatory evidence. Stick to your hey grok, is this real reporting, and leave the thinking to us adults. 6 months. 6 months. We're getting so close. We're getting so close to crack this. No, Candace, we're not going to leave this thinking and reporting to you adults because you don't do any thinking. You straight up push conspiracies on your channel. And from what it seems like, you do it for more and more clicks, more and more likes, so you can get richer off of this whole thing. Allegedly, right? From what it seems like. Bottom line is this: stop reading only the titles, click on the article, see what it says inside. In most cases, it will debunk what it says in the title, especially with this kind of reporting. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.
All right. So, yeah, man, how interesting is that? And by the way, man, how many times have we got suckered into that, whether it be pro Candace or against Candace, whatever. How many times have we done that and not actually done our due diligence? We read a title, we read a tweet, we read a post, and we just ran with it. How many of us? We all been guilty of it. So let's stop doing that. Let's do a little bit more deep digging. Let's look into it, find the truth, make sure we have the right response, make sure we have all the right information to make a good response, and then move forward from there. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you so much for supporting. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you real soon. Grace and peace. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the JWhit Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.